welcome to ThaiPBS World. Once again, the Future Forward Party is finding its own future hanging in the balance. The Constitutional Court will tomorrow rule whether the party has broken the law by accepting loans from its leader, Thanathorn Juangroongruangkit. A guilty verdict would put an end to the meteoric rise of the young party, which has been rattling the political establishment with its unorthodox viewpoints. And on the eve of the ruling, the party continues to display all signs of confidence, but at the same time is also bracing itself for the worst. Hundreds of supporters of the Future Forward Party are expected to flock to its headquarters tomorrow afternoon to hear the much-awaited ruling by the Constitutional Court. They certainly hope to see a repeat of the jubilant scene last month when the Constitutional Court absolved the party from the charge that it engaged in activities detrimental to the democratic system under the monarchy. And of course, nobody appears to be more confident than its leader, Thanathorn. Future Forward Party will not be disbanded, the businessman turned politician declared during a media interview on the eve of the ruling, and again branding the legal case as nothing more than a political persecution against the party. But Thanathorn's confidence is being challenged by what his critics believe to be the weight of the charge brought against the party by the Election Commission. The Election Commission has no doubts that the party has broken the law by accepting loans totaling 191 million baht from Thanathorn. It invokes the Political Parties Act, which doesn't classify loans as a legitimate source of income for political parties. It also limits a person's contribution to a political party at 10 million baht a year. For the alleged offense, the Election Commission believes that the party deserves to be disbanded. And now the final decision is in the hand of the Constitutional Court. A guilty verdict could lead not only to a dissolution of the party, but also disqualification of all the 10 members of its executive committee as MPs. But the party is definitely not sitting on its hand while waiting for its fate to be decided. Besides hitting out at the powers that be almost on a daily basis, its top leaders have also been mobilizing supporters to come to the party's defense. Piyabut Sangkonakul, the party's Secretary General and top ideologue, early this week launched into what he described as a closing argument, not in the court, but in public, to dispute every single aspect of the case against the party. His basic defense is that Thanathorn's loans to the party should not be classified as income or donation. They should instead be classified as debt, as the money will have to be repaid at one point in time. His punching bag was the Election Commission, which he accused of having double standards. When Palang Pracharat, a key party in the Prayut coalition government, organized a much-publicized dinner event to raise hundreds of millions of baht, the commission did nothing, he said. Piyabut said, unlike well-established political parties, Future Forward had limited financial resources and had very little time to mobilize financial support for the elections in March last year. Seeking loans from its leader Thanathorn was the last and most practical resort, and the party was very open about it. And it was Thanathorn himself who told his audience in an address at the Foreign Correspondents Club of Thailand 2 months after the election that he had extended loans to the party to help finance its election campaign. Piyabut said the party chose not to seek financial support from major donors to avoid falling under their influence. A defiant Piyabut also warned the Constitutional Court of the consequences if Future Forward is dissolved. He said disbanding the party would shatter people's hope of seeing changes for a better future, and at the same time served as what he called a major political wake-up call. The Constitutional Court is scheduled to deliver its ruling at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And of course, ThaiPBS World will keep you updated on the latest. And that's all for ThaiPBS World tonight. Thank you for watching.